What is up, everybody? This is your host, Christian McGarry, and welcome to the first episode of the Whateva podcast. This is the official podcast of the Crier, the school newspaper. This is where I pretty much get anyone who I find is funny, and we just talk about whatever. So today is our little first episode, Halloween episode, because Halloween is this Thursday. So I got my buddies Nick.
Hello.
I got my buddy Joe.
Hi.
Why are you...
I'm just saying hi.
I mean, but you looking like one of those kids that like fall asleep in like middle school, they're in the corner, got their heads in their arms.
That's because I was trying to hold back a car.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, like you bumping that Drake in your headphones or something. Why are you sad, sir?
Because I can't eat candy.
Why can't you eat candy?
So, I went to the dentist like 2 weeks ago for an appointment.
Boo.
Haven't gone for the past 2 appointments, so it's been like a year. And I'm expecting like maybe a cavity or two, just a normal checkup. Okay. And they're like, so, you got gingivitis and 8 cavities.
Dang!
Like, what?
Have you not been brushing?
Have you not been flossing?
I have!
What about mouthwash?
Oh my god.
Not mouthwash.
There's your problem.
That's a ton of... Dude, I had one cavity.
Yeah.
And I hate needles.
Facts.
So,
I hate needles so much.
So, like, the fact that you have to get, like, 8...
I have to go for 3 2.5-hour filling
God.
sessions.
Dog.
Can't do it.
Like,
Nope.
kill me.
Nope.
Because them needles hurt. Like, they numb you and it still hurts.
Well,
it's so bad.
it's just like a pinch, but it sure as hell beats the, like, actual, like, super huge needles for getting shots and stuff.
I hate needles so bad.
I would not be able to do that.
No,
Even if I had that, I would still eat candy.
Facts.
I love candy. Dude.
It's kind of crazy that like Halloween's like this Thursday, but it kind of doesn't really seem like anyone's like talking about it because I don't really see any like decorations anywhere besides that one like crackhead in every neighborhood has a big old inflatable. That's about it.
That's because Christmas is coming up in 2 months, so
Shut up.
better just...
Shut up.
Yeah, come on. Can we please
Outta
have
here.
Thanksgiving first, right?
Can we have Halloween first?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I wanted to create Christmas decorations. I was about to like burn the place down.
Whoa, you can't say that.
I can't say that. We're cutting that out. Actually, no, we're not. I'll just have to censor the word credit. I'm cutting out this part.
I was at beep beep.
Yeah, actually, no, we're not even cutting any of this out. This is all going in. It's all going in. This is my podcast, and I make the rules here.
Cut nothing.
When nothing's being cut. Absolutely.
Send help.
No, don't listen to it.
This is clipping the audio. You might want to.
Oh my goodness.
You might want to roll back a little.
Yeah,
bit.
hold on. All right, hold on. Let's calm things down, ladies and
Bro,
gentlemen.
look at that waveform.
Hey man, this is what I was always trying
All right,
to
so
do.
Joe, even though you're getting needles in your mouth and cavities filled, and probably you're not gonna be able to eat like any hard food for a while. If you could, what would be your top candy?
Really like Kit Kats.
Kit Kats?
Yeah.
You ever have strawberry ones?
What ones do you like? Do you like the white chocolate? The
White chocolate, milk chocolate. Don't like dark chocolate.
That's racist.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
No,
I remember.
Do you ever put your Kit Kat in the freezer before you eat it?
My dad does that. He'll like put all his chocolate in the freezer.
It makes it like taste different. Honestly.
The only one
yeah.
that I wouldn't recommend putting in the freezer is Butterfingers.
I don't even think my dad eats those, but
Because
yeah.
they get like hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Golly.
Also, don't.
Never eat a Snickers.
One of my people who live down the street from me, they have their own deep fryer, and every Halloween you can take your candy to them, and they'll fry like certain stuff for them. Like we did Oreos one time. One of my neighbors is a doctor, and her son we were pretty good friends with, so we sent her a bunch of pictures of him eating deep fried Twinkies, and she got real mad.
No. Yeah, I know, like some carnivals can get like deep fried butter. Like,
Yeah, deep frying liquid seems really difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, alright, so like, because who those who don't know, I'm like allergic to everything. So like Halloween has been problematic for me, right? I can't eat nuts, I can't eat coconut, I can't have lemon, I can't like have mustard. I don't know what kind of candy has mustard in it, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I can only eat like M&Ms and Dots, and that's about it, right?
Oh boy,
Don't M&M's.
I mean, they're made in factories, but it's fine.
They don't have.
No, actually. I mean, I've been lucky so far.
Dots.
Yeah,
Like those gumdrop things?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the little box.
Those things are amazing.
I remember eating Dots when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
and one of my baby teeth like
came out with the
came
dot.
out with the dot.
That's
and
like
I
a
never
dream
ate
of
them
mine.
again.
That's like a dream of mine. I would
You
love
going
to.
to a Halloween party, Christian?
I want to, but I can't find any because I don't talk to people. So like I've talked to like 3 people, none of them found a party. So
Man.
But then I am going to like that scary Perry thing up at the Perry Hall. Apparently it's just like manhunt at like 8:00 at night.
That sounds really fun. Is that on Thursday?
Yeah, it's on Thursday.
Damn.
Have you guys gone to tags for the haunted house?
Yeah, I went
stuff?
the day it opened with Justin and his girlfriend and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of whack actually. Like it was kind of bad this year. It wasn't really that scary.
Yeah.
I always loved going because they're like, oh, you can shoot the zombies with paintball guns and stuff.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, they had a thing where you could like, it was like a zombie shooting range or something. Not this year.
Oh, I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Oh.
Dang.
It's just they have people dressed up like zombies and
Oh,
you
okay,
can shoot
cool.
at them. But
That's dope.
if you're really mean, you can shoot them in the knees because
Oh,
that's where
no.
it always hurts to
Oh
get.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like went to like a paintball like an airsoft thing. I remember like went to our friend's house. He was just like screaming around airsoft guns.
Oh.
Like I got hit in the nipple because like it like bounced off the chair because he was doing it in his room. And he was like,
you can say chest. You don't have
no, because it
localize
wasn't.
bro.
It wasn't. It wasn't the chest. It was like directly on the nipple.
Oh no!
I didn't even realize what had happened at first.
Oh my god! Yeah, we were those Halloween like the ones that I think are hilarious are the ones where the guy chases you.
Yeah,
Like,
the clown one.
Well, it's like he's gonna rev a chainsaw with
Right.
a rubber blade or something and come chase it after you, and it's like he's only gonna chase the people that run.
Yeah.
So I'll just stand there.
I remember the
and
people
he'll just like look at me and then just run past and all the other people that are running.
It's funny because I remember the people I went with, they'd all like knew everything about them. They'd go. Some of them worked there sometimes, and so like I was thinking like, oh, what door is it to get out of the clown house? And like I'm like looking around while he's coming out, and someone like dragged me because it's always the same door every year. It's like, oh, I wonder what door it is this time. And it's like, no.
It's like it's in the script.
I know, right? Like literally, I am one of those people that run. I just kind of kept on running.
Yeah.
Like I forgot to get back the 3D glasses.
I've honestly never been in a haunted house.
Really?
No.
Isn't your basement haunted?
No, it's
What?
just torn apart.
Wait a minute.
No, his basement flooded and had to get a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
ripped out.
literally there are no walls
Oh my
or
goodness.
anything.
It's pretty funny.
You can straight up see the beams that hold my house up.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Christian, what's your favorite? Or did you say M&M's and dots?
Well, I mean,
are
yeah,
your
that's the only
favorite?
thing I can really eat. My favorite Halloween candy though is probably like anything sour, like sour like gum, the sour gum, the little individual wraps. Those are great.
You can never eat Reese's Cups.
I can't. I've never had one, and apparently they're like great. I don't.
I mean, well, I know that a lot of the times if you're allergic to it, your body will make it taste horrible to you.
I mean,
so
that's
that you're
true.
like, yo, I don't want to eat this because it
like,
tastes bad.
Right, because I've always
And
hated
it
like
also might kill me.
mustard. Yeah, I've also like, hated mustard, but I didn't know I was allergic to it until like I found out I was allergic to lemons. I found out I was allergic to mustard too. So I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, so you can't eat lemon heads either.
I can't. I used to love lemon heads. Like I wasn't always allergic to lemons too. I finally like gave myself an allergy somehow, and yeah, I love lemon heads. And I can't eat them. It sucks. It's like my mom. She loves peanut butter, so she'll always have like. Cause I always like steal her candy. She'll have like mints or like lollipops in her drawers, and I'll just take them.
Yeah.
And so she starts buying like candy with nuts in it. It's like a booby trap. I'll get in and I was like, oh, cool, I'm choking now.
Oh no!
So do you
Get
have
the Benadryl. Get the water.
Honestly,
So do you have an EpiPen or something like that?
No.
EpiPens are expensive.
I don't. I mean, I do. I just don't take it with me
Yeah.
because I usually just have like 2 things of expired Benadryl in my wallet.
Yeah, you're not. Well, you're not expected to. You're not like going out expecting to come into contact with stuff.
I mean,
So,
yeah,
like,
because it doesn't even affect me unless
We
I
keep,
eat it. So it's like,
My brother's allergic to peanuts. We have an EpiPen like in the kitchen. Just
yeah, I think it's in the kitchen. I don't know where it is to be honest.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to use it. I think you just like rip the
You
cap off and
yeah,
stab
you
yourself.
have to take off the cap and then you turn it over, click the thing out, and then you put it into your
Alright,
leg.
cool.
I'm pretty sure.
I love stabbing myself. It'd be great.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna save your life,
I mean,
you
you
might
know.
have to buck up or something.
Nick, have you ever seen someone use an EpiPen?
We did training for, oh god, I don't remember which camp I was at, but yeah, we had to do a bunch of first aid training, and one of them was administering an EpiPen, and it was a dummy one, but I mean, I thankfully have never had someone have to use it. My little brother's had like a couple of in like things with peanut butter, and he'll just take some Benadryl and like chill out for a bit. But it hasn't ever gotten that severe, and I'm thankful for that.
I just take 2 things of Benadryl. I just take a nap, honestly. What do you? So I know you guys aren't come to Scary Perry, but y'all like dressing up regardless. I know you at work.
Yeah, I got called in by my boss on like yesterday, and I was like, oh man, that's Halloween. And the worst part is I'm dishwashing, so that means I'll probably be there for the entire night. Ooh. So I was thinking of probably dressing up at work, but I can't wear anything like that'll get in the way.
That's true.
If the dishwasher if it stuff like a fork or something falls into the drain, I have to reach my head in and grab it out of there so that it can fill up. Because it's one of those like ones where I don't know if you've ever been in the back of a restaurant or anything, but it's like you have like a tray and you slide it in and you pull this entire thing down over top of it. Right. So it's just like I don't want to have any like Halloween costume bits get in there.
Yeah. So what do you like? You dressing up a specific thing or like what are you doing?
I don't know. I probably would just get like I don't want to get one of those like morph suit things just because I work with a lot of interesting personalities.
Gotcha.
There's one woman I work with who is a great deal older than me, and she does not give a shit. So she was out at the bar, and she was drinking, she came back and was throwing little, like, insults and, like, flirty things at me. I was like, listen. You're, like, 60, 70 years old. It's hilarious, but you gotta stop.
Yeah, please.
No, I'd probably get, like, I don't know, like a dinosaur onesie or something that goes over top of everything. I'm going to use it for snowboarding anyway.
Oh, yeah. We're all supposed to go snowboarding this winter.
I'm taking you guys. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I'm going to teach this man how to use one.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, the last time I was snowboarding, I was in Vermont with some family friends. I went to, like, a cabin.
So nice up there.
Yeah, but the problem is, we were just snowboarding and, like, sledding and all that. But there was actually actual resort, so I went to a camp. And there was one day, because no one really taught me. I was like a small boy. I was a child.
Small bean.
And then, like, no one really told me how to take the snowboard off.
Oh.
Problem is, we were on a bus, we were snowboarding, and we were supposed to get back on the bus and go back to the camp.
Wait, so you were just strapped into the bindings the whole time?
No.
You didn't know how to get out?
I didn't know how to get out, and so while I'm trying to struggle to get out, I look up and the bus is leaving. So
oh, no.
I had to like wobble on. I got one foot out, wobbling on. Luckily, the bus saw me. I was able to get on.
Oh no!
But it was
just wobbles in front of the bus.
Well, that's the thing that's always
what's that?
That's the thing that's always scary for new people is they think you have to be strapped in the whole time. And the main thing you only want strapped in is your lead foot, because then with your back foot you can push yourself along the ground while you're skateboarding. And yeah, when you're getting on the lift and riding up, you don't want to be fully strapped in.
Right.
Because when you get off the lift, you got to put your feet down and then get pushed by it. You don't want your legs to just break.
Yeah. Like my life was about to be a Tom Hanks movie.
Oh no. Trapped into frozen wasteland.
There's a horror movie like that. Some like idiot teenagers, as always. They were like up in like some ski lodge. It was like getting way too cold, and so they end up getting like stuck in like high in the ski lodge, like the highest point on like I forgot what it's called, the rail system or whatever. And like there was a bunch of wolves.
A gondola or something.
Yeah, not the gondola. Like they're going to the top of the hill.
Yeah, ski lift.
Yeah, there was a ski lift, and then like. It was super, super cold, so the ski lift froze at, like, the middle of the night, and there were wolves out. And so one dude, he tried to, like, jump off, legs broke instantly, and then got ripped apart by wolves. So, like...
What?
Yeah, it was a horror movie. So I forgot what it was called, though, but yeah.
I honestly spaced out and hear you say horror movie, so I thought this happened in real life.
Oh, yeah, I just watched this happen one night. I looked out my window.
I saw a guy get torn apart by wolves.
Well, I was like, little 7-year-old me just looking out my window. Oh, no.
Jeez.
Vermont was fun. I've always wanted to go snowboarding again. I just never got the time.
So Joe, what are you doing for Halloween?
I'm lame for Halloween. I'm just gonna wear a hat that says this is my costume.
Wow.
Get out.
Okay.
I got
You're
class.
Here's the deal.
I don't have time. I have class.
It's Thursday. You're gonna be out of school. Halloween is like between like 6 and like 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's normally when they have people come around the neighborhoods, or later than that, you're going to Halloween parties or something.
Right.
It's like That's the one thing that irritates me is those people that don't dress up and they're like, I'm dressed up as a depressed teenager, or I'm dressed up as myself because it's so scary. Just get like, I don't know, get like.
Listen, I'm dressing up as the Riddler, so
or do something fun. Don't like just sit there and be like, oh, this is my costume. But if you like, there would be some Halloweens where we wouldn't dress up, but we would rake a ton of leaves together and then hide in the leaves. And when people would come up our steps to grab candy, we would jump out at them and scare them.
Yeah, you did that to me when I went to Sam's house. Like, I go to Sam's house, right? Dan, not Sam. God, I always do that. I went to Dan's house, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, is anyone else here? Like, Dan's like, nah, you're the only one here. I go downstairs.
You parked behind my car.
Because I thought that was his car, but I didn't know. So, like, I go downstairs. I'm like, oh, cool, no one's here. All of a sudden, right, it's like a big old pillow and a tiny pillow. I see a mouth in the corner like, check my stand! I'm like, what is that?
I was under Dan's big old beanbag that he has, and I was trying not to jump out because I was going to brain myself on his coffee table.
Oh my god. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, another fun thing we would do is we have a little like roof over our front porch that I can get out on top of through my bedroom window, and so I'll sit out there and like try and toss stuff down at people. Like sometimes it's candy, sometimes it's water balloons, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would go to a Halloween party or something if I was invited to any.
Well, I'm sorry, Joe.
Listen, dog.
I can't have people over because I'm gonna be at work unless you're gonna be like ready to go. To a Halloween party at freaking 11:30 at night.
Dude, I don't go to bed till like.
That's unhealthy.
At all.
But coming from me, that means nothing.
Honestly, I would be the voice of reason here, but I couldn't sleep at all last night. I ended up going to bed like 2:00 in the morning.
That's early.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my goodness.
See, the strat is you go to bed at like 5, you get 3 hours of sleep before class, then you sleep in your class.
No.
I'm not paying $2,500 to sleep.
Exactly.
I can buy like a $300 bed or futon and I'll be good to go.
Honestly. Like, yeah, I got work like 2 to 6 Thursday, but then like scary periods at like 8:00, so I'm just chill at the college and then just go there.
So is it just manhunt?
Because there's a bunch of stuff going on at the school. There's like you have to you find like a duck in the school and you get a prize or whatever.
That's cool.
Then there's a bunch of stuff going on. And then there's Scary Perry. I don't really know. I think it's manhunt this year, but I think there's a bunch of other stuff too.
It's just manhunt. And how are you guys playing it?
I have no clue. I think you're just running around the campus. I don't know at all.
Have you ever played manhunt before?
Oh yeah, of course. It's literally just chase people around.
I got out of class at like 5, so I might just chill.
Oh my god! I hope that didn't pick up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna pick up.
Oh yeah, I hate this freaking computer.
You realize you can take your computer's volume and turn it down.
Listen, I'm gonna take this Lenovo chip out and throw it in a fire because I'm so.
Well, when you take it out, it's probably gonna be like, "Hey, the device got taken
out." Oh no!
Then it's gonna play it another time.
Oh my goodness!
You can't escape.
Yeah, that's the meme of this podcast. It's my computer just like, "Hey,
trash."
Hey man, you got an update?
Dude, I need a new computer.
I
got like at least 1,000 viruses on that thing.
How you get these viruses, though?
Cause, alright, I'm trying to watch a movie. But the thing is...
Hey, don't get yourself arrested on my podcast, sir. Stealing is a crime.
This is my address. I torrent movies. This is my name.
Didn't you see those commercials back in the day during the movies? Like, you wouldn't steal your mother's purse. So why would you steal a movie?
I mean, it makes sense.
A movie.
It's theft of services, so...
So why are you getting viruses on your phone for movies? I mean, your computer.
Because I'm trying to look up, like, the movie. And then I click random websites, and then...
Oh, well, there's your problem.
I mean, do you know Wikipedia exists?
Wikipedia doesn't give you a movie?
Yeah,
I mean, wait, what do you mean? Like, you looking for the plot of a movie? Are you looking, like, for what the movie's called? Like, what are you looking for?
He's looking up, he's trying to watch them online.
Good movies to watch, is that it? Like...
Yeah, like, I don't have the DVD for the movie.
Oh, okay.
And I'm too lazy to go buy it, so I'm like, well, it's not on, like, TV or Netflix or anything, so I'll just look it up.
So you're breaking the law.
No.
That's not...
They're breaking the law.
I'm just the consumer.
I'm looking to consume.
I'm the exploiter.
So I'm breaking the law for being on the internet? Wow, okay.
I mean, net neutrality, dog.
No,
Yo, I don't even
Should have
wanna start
happened
with
by now.
that.
It should have happened by
Oh,
now.
goodness.
No politics.
No.
Yeah,
outta
no.
here.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Oh, not net neutrality.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of surprised, because that was supposed to happen last April.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know that. Well, it got postponed because the. I can't remember. I don't think it's the FCC, but that's doing it. But someone is actually investigating IG Pie for working with the ISPs to actually take it. It was I don't know. It's go drink out of your giant Reese's.
Yeah, does he have government secrets in his giant Reese's cup?
Probably.
Oh my goodness. So what have y'all been up to? Because we had break a few weeks ago.
I just been doing homework because one of my teachers just loves to give homework.
Really, I got such lax teachers this year.
Just don't.
Yeah.
The class that you were in, Nick.
Yeah.
We gotta make an entire website over a week.
Why?
Cause that's just one of our many projects.
Well, what is this
class?
class?
The one that we're in, the Unix one?
Yeah.
What's that do?
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You haven't started it, have you?
I've looked over it, but
you gotta make an entire website, do all this math stuff.
Fun.
Every week.
You have to make a website every week.
No, we have to
you
log
have to do
in.
projects like that.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Oh my goodness.
That's just one.
Eventually,
class.
you just run out of ideas. Golly. I don't know. I went to Arizona to celebrate. There was 19 of us. Here's the thing about Arizona, right? Arizona is absolutely beautiful, right? But nobody should live there. It's the Australia.
Live there,
of
I'm
America.
sorry.
Yeah, honestly, it's like the Australia of America.
I'm sure there's some nice parts.
Oh, it was stunning. It was incredibly beautiful. Except everything will kill you. The scorpions.
The locals.
Honestly, yeah, because you cut down
make them mad, yeah.
I mean, granted, if you cut down a cactus in Arizona, them really tall ones, you can go to jail for 10 years.
Jeez.
Either that or it's $10,000 fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's in those cacti?
Nothing. They just love their cacti up there. That's it. That's the joke.
Oh my god.
That's not even a joke. You'll just go to jail.
That's insane.
I remember my tour guide.
For how long though?
10 years.
He just said 10 years. Have you not been listening?
Either that or $10,000.
I heard the $10,000. I didn't hear 10 years.
Yeah, you're totally fueled by money.
Because these
bastard.
these cactuses.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. These cactuses, because they're hundreds of pounds. And there's my tour guide told us a story about how there's these two guys, literally like a skit from Beavis and Butthead. Where it's these two guys yo, let's steal a cactus and sell them on the black market because they're worth a lot. And one of the guys was yo, let's do this. The other guy was no, this is a terrible idea. And so one guy goes out, tries to cut down the cactus and put it in the back of his truck. I want to make it clear that cactuses are hundreds of pounds in the back of some lousy pickup truck. So the other guy comes, he's I knew you were going to do this. You got to stop right now. The other guy's, no, I'm cutting down this cactus. The cactus falls on him, kills him instantly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's not.
What a prick.
Yeah, honestly. Alright, podcast is over. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Come on, that was good.
If I ever hear a pun, if I ever hear another pun.
Hey, it made sense, though.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, cactuses are really that heavy?
Yeah, I mean, the really tall
if
ones.
you're stealing a huge one, I mean, they're also, probably super big around.
Yeah, they are. And then I remember, there's scorpions there. There's 19 of us. It was family, friends, and family. And my mother's cousin was there with us. And he found a scorpion in his sink.
Oh.
And the picture of the scorpion, the tail's extended. So it was trying to sting him, when he saw it.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't do poisonous stuff.
Oh, no. Yeah, because
Well, there's a difference between poisonous and venomous.
Right, I think...
Poison is will actually deal damage to you.
Right.
Venomous is meant to stun, prey, and then they can eat them.
Right.
Well, I don't like either.
Yeah.
Well, of course not, but...
I'll see a bear. I've seen a bear in the middle of the road before at my house, and I went in front of it, gone and grabbed the mail, and walked back casually. But if I see a snake, I will bolt.
Oh, dude, I had to go...
Same,
my aunt, she lives up in Horseheads, and, right above Cuca Lake, and she had a really bad snake problem, because she was trying to get... She was trying to mow down this whole garden area that had been fenced off, and then she saw a snake, and she hates snakes. So she brought us up there to try and, like, clear out the whole area. And I was just like, all right, we're working. And then someone's like, oh, God, there's a snake. And, of course, my brothers are like, oh, well, my one brother's like, oh, well, what are we going to do? What's with this? And then the other one's like, I'm not getting anywhere near that. So I was like, okay, get someone, and I was holding a garden hoe at the time. Uh-oh. So I was just like, where's the snake? And it was like right over there, and I was like, whack!
My mother had to my mother's like the snake killer for some reason. Like there was she had ran over snakes with like a lawnmower one time. Like
yeah,
she was like beating them with garden hoses.
The one thing you have to watch out for though is you want to look at the snake first, because there are some that are on an endangered species list. Like I know I think the timber rattlesnake, or like you're not allowed to kill rattlesnakes.
Well, I mean granted,
you can in self-defense. Like if it's gonna like attack you or something, but if you see it and it's just there, you can't go out of your way to kill it.
Right. If like a snake roll up on me, either like one of us going to heaven or both of us. Right. Like
pull up in the car. He's like, "Yo, you Christian?"
Yeah. Like I'm not dealing. I'm not
for my family.
I'm not gonna be looking at a rattlesnake like, what kind of snake are you? Like, no.
Well, a lot of the times they're more afraid of you. So
I mean,
they'll sit there and rattle, and you're like, oh, my bad, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, snakes don't have to worry about me.
Or you turn around, grab the shovel, and cave its head.
I remember there was a story my mom told me. It was like she was with her cousin when she didn't live in New York. They were just watching TV in their house one time, and all of a sudden, a snake falls from the ceiling.
Whoa!
Like it falls from the ceiling and it just knocks itself out. This is it's like a big black snake. It like fell through the panel of the ceiling and just knocked itself on the floor. My mom and her were just looking at each other like, all right, which one of us is gonna deal with this? This enormous black mamba looking thing just in the middle of the living room. Cause imagine that you just chilling, watching TV, and then a snake comes through your ceiling.
That's kind of scary.
Where
was that?
I think it was Mississippi somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say.
If a snake traps through my ceiling, nowhere's safe.
Yeah, I'm burning the house down. I remember in Australia, because there's rattlesnakes, like the scorpions. The scorpions there, if they sting you, will feel like, imagine like your arm going to sleep, but also on fire. That's what apparently it feels like.
Yeah. Even like worse than 3rd-degree burns. Cause at least with that, it kills all your nerves.
Right. I mean, like the squirrels will kill you. And that's not even
one thing that I was so like. I'm pretty much fine with everything. Something about oh god, what is it? It's like if spiders, it's like gratuitous amounts of spiders. Like I look at a couple spiders and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But when there's like a crap ton of them,
like the eggs,
like the webs and the eggs are like real creepy. I mean, as it should be.
Right.
But like I'm looking at like there's a I don't know if it's in I think it's Australia or. There was one place in South America too where like they're looking out over this field and you're like, oh wow, it's early in the morning. Look at all the frost on everything.
Yeah.
It's like that's not frost, that's spider webs.
Oh my god!
And I was like, nope. I was like, oh, I'm out of there.
Because I'm not joking with the squirrels. Like even my tour guide
find a picture of it.
Told us he was like, yeah, more people go to the hospital for squirrel attacks than they do rattlesnake bites.
Because that's like the amount of I can't remember what it was, but it was there was some stupid thing where it's like you're more likely to get struck by lightning while getting eaten by a shark than winning this or whatever.
I love lottery or something like that.
Yeah, I love those. It's like, oh, I mean, what is it? There was more plane accidents that involved turtles than actually like drones, which I found hilarious.
Like you're more likely to get hit by a plane twice and then like win the New York lottery or something like that.
Okay, I'm trying to find that picture of like the street that was like covered in Nope.
Found it.
I looked at it was just like huge pictures of them. I looked up Spider Street and it's just giving me like all this cool.
You think
artwork.
Those are scary? Look up coconut crabs.
No, I've seen those. Those are cool.
Yeah, look up coconut crabs.
Yeah, coconut crabs are awesome.
But no, because they might have killed Amelia Earhart.
What?
There's a theory that, Amelia Earhart, the woman who, flew around the planet and then disappeared.
There's one on a trash can, Joe.
Yeah.
Why are we doing conspiracy theories?
There is a theory that, she was able to land on an island safely, but it crashed. and then she
coconut
might
crab.
have been eaten alive by coconut crabs.
I don't think so. I thought.
Yeah,
they eat coconuts because they're coconut crabs.
But granted, they're also crabs that eat, and crabs eat pretty much everything.
Jeez.
They might have just like eaten her alive or eaten her dead body or
Spooky!
something. Yeah, happy Halloween,
episode!
Oh no.
I wonder what coconut crabs taste like though. 'Cause them things look delicious.
My guess.
Don't you dare say coconut. Don't you dare. Because it'll come out in pum form.
Might taste like seafood.
I'm good, Joe. I'm
Australia.
gonna slam you against this table.
What?
Frost.
Ain't no puns on my podcast. I hate puns so much. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Hold
What do
on.
you have against puns?
There we go.
A lot.
Look at this. This is called Spider Frost.
Spider Frost.
So.
Oh yeah, you see this in like
because it's like
Greenland.
Yeah, well, it's like apparently it's like the baby spiders are like throwing webs up in the air to get taken by the wind and go places.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Apparently, if like a spider web's like web was like each strand was as thick as a pencil, they could like stop an airplane or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's awesome. Spider silk is really freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm just mad right now because like I've had an interesting week, 2 weeks, right? First thing,
you got back from Arizona,
right, and then everything just went downhill.
Yeah, you told us someone like trashed you.
No, I got disrespected like crazy on Tuesday.
You need me to? Nah.
What's up?
Mind. I was gonna. You need backup?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Like no, I don't got beef with anybody. It's just like I got played hard, right? So alright, so I gotta give some like pretext, right? Some context.
Please don't tell me it was
context.
Tinder.
No, it was not. But that's a different story.
Yeah.
Anyway, no. So a long time ago, right? Went on a date with this girl, had a nice time, it was great. Want to go on another date, but you know she stood me up because like she didn't wake up, right?
Don't stand people up.
I mean,
just
I know,
text
right?
them and say I don't want to go on another date.
Right, she just like fell asleep and didn't wake up, and so I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know, right? Likely story.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we were talking like a while ago. We were just casually for nothing serious, nothing committed. We weren't talking or anything like that. She's like, you know, let's go on that second date we never went on. I'm like, all right, cool. Right, we were gonna go driving around because what else can you really do up here? Driving around, and so we meet at Dunkin'. Right, I get down there. I'm like 5 minutes early. Oh, I'm like, all right, what's up? Where you at? I wait it's like 30 minutes.
Oh, she did it again.
I'm like, hey yo, what's up? Are you coming? Like, where you at? If it's like an hour, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going. I gotta go to class. I'm going back up.
Nah.
I look up like an hours later. I look up that she had unadded me without even opening my messages on Snapchat.
Wow.
So I got disrespected hard.
Yikes.
Because I wasn't even heartbroken or anything. Because it wasn't like we weren't talking. We weren't in like anything serious. It was just I just felt disrespected.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
I was like, dang.
Oh god.
I was just made a clown. I was just made up
Why
to be a
would
clown.
you tell somebody, hey, let's go hang out if you don't want to?
No, because like I did want to. It was kind of just like
No, I mean
her.
My guess is that like she thought, hey, let's go do this, and then like halfway through, she was like, I don't really want to.
Yeah, because it was like her idea. So I was like, oh,
Yo, people are whack.
it's weird. But I'm also mad at a certain food chain. All right. What's y'all favorite fast food?
Well,
place?
God, I can't.
Favorite fast food?
Favorite fast food?
Fast food? Oh god, it's all so greasy, dude.
I mean, true. I need to stop eating too much fast
Ever
food.
since I started working at a restaurant, it was like,
Oh, yeah.
yo, I'm never getting food anywhere else besides these places.
Honestly, like, I really like Arby's.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Arby's is bad.
Flaps
The one,
of meat.
the one, don't talk about me like
I
that.
just like I like their fries a lot.
Okay, I don't think I've had their fries.
The,
they have good milkshakes.
Oh, it's like all curly fries. Those are really good. Well, I know the Wendy's right down the hill from the college is getting worked on.
Is it?
Yeah, on my way up here this morning, there was like, funny thing is, there's like all these trucks in the parking lot, and the whole front of the building looks like it's being like ripped apart. And then on the sign, it's like the drive-thru's still open. And I was like, how?
Yeah,
Your
I know,
entire
right?
thing is still full.
I can't wait for that KFC to open in Horseheads.
Oh,
Because, like, I want to try the, like, mac and cheese bowl. It's, like, mac and cheese and, like, fried chicken inside of it.
Goodness.
That sounds
KFC
really
counts as fast food?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
KFC
like
is
it's
my
like if you
favorite.
call if like Popeyes is fast
Yeah,
food or
I mean, I think
Chick-fil-A is
Popeyes
fast
are like
food.
Burger
What the
King.
hell? The
My
lights
favorite.
just went off.
They're like motion sense. We'll be fine.
I'm turning it back.
Do
on.
some jumping
Hold
jacks.
it.
All right, there you go. Yeah. But yeah. So I'm a little mad at Taco Bell, right? Because I love Taco Bell. Problem is,
I don't.
it's a scam. Taco Bell is a
Taco
scam.
Bell's a scam.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
I've been robbed.
I've been robbed, right?
This crap.
I've been robbed. And what I mean by that is like, you know the box is a $5 chalupa box, right?
Yeah, it's one chalupa for $5.
No, it's like a box. It's like a chalupa, a taco, and like a little dessert thing and a drink.
So why don't they call it like a combo box?
Yeah, it's pretty much is like a chalupa combo box, right?
Oh.
But the thing is, a chalupa, I think that's what it was, and a taco are the exact same thing, right? A chalupa is literally just a taco, but then like inside of like
stuff inside it.
Nah, it's literally just like a different wrap, pretty much. It's literally just like a dish that you eat.
Really?
And then it's the same thing as a taco. So I'm paying for the same thing.
I'm dead ass googling difference between chalupa
because I don't know if
taco.
chalupa is the right word, but it was like it's literally just a taco, but then like imagine like eating a little horse dish.
Made with
chalupa.
either hard or soft shells that are cooked first and then filled.
Yeah, it's just one of these like little flat things.
Tostadas.
Yeah, it was like a tostada. It was like
are
one of
made with tortillas that are fried.
So it's sort of
flat.
just like an open taco.
Yeah, it's an open taco. I was eating a taco and an open taco that happened to be fried. It's the same freaking thing.
I mean, well, for what I'm reading, it's like it's fried flat, so that it's a little bit different.
Hey, everybody got their.
But it's made of the same. It's like had the same stuff in it.
Hey, they're still good.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so
They got good slushies.
So
though.
back on that Tinder story.
Oh yeah, no. This is probably the funniest thing that's happened. Because like, here's the thing, right? Upstate New York, not a lot of people up here, right? Not a lot of people of color
like
up
it
here.
like that.
You better. Wait, you like what like that? Because I said two different things.
I said I like upstate New York because it doesn't have a lot of like. We still have a lot of people.
Okay,
We're
all
not
right.
like no. I'm serious. Every single like convention or camp or any like big get like. I was at a like national jamboree thing when I was still in Scouts, and there was like 44,000 people.
Oh my goodness.
In West Virginia. Ha ha ha. Funny song.
West
Virginia. There you go. No, and it was like it was this awesome like summit mountain base where we all got together, and every single time I told people I was from New York, they were like, "Oh, how's the city?"
I know, right?
And so we actually made T-shirts that had an arrow pointing to where the city was,
and
where we were from. But it's like, I mean, if you think about it, like we actually, because when people think of New York, that's immediately they gravitate towards, hey, it's the city.
Oh yeah.
So like, but then we don't have that many people up here, and it's really nice because there's actual like green and there's areas you can go. And if we had so many people up here, then there would be none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I just love the city. But anyway, back to my story.
It's not bad.
I love the city.
It's just I like living outside of the city. I would much rather live outside of the city and go in as opposed to living in the city.
I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna end up as. But yeah, I definitely want to like at least live in like an apartment in the city for a while.
Oh yeah, well at least then you can get the experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What I was saying
pay
is
like $1,200 a month for rent. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a great idea.
I don't want to live in New York City. I just want to live in a city.
Okay.
So anyway, I am a black man, right? I want to make that clear for those who don't know. For those who do not know.
You're not just a black man, you're an amazing
I'm the black man.
Don't you dare say that's the most, like, oh my god. That's the most egotistical bullshit I've ever heard out of you. I'm the black man. Excuse me, sir.
Well, on Tinder, alright, on Tinder, I see a lot of...
Corkboard looking at
Oh my god. But on Tinder, right? I'm on Tinder. I see a lot of like, I can't really describe it besides just calling it headassery. Because like, that's all it is.
Shenanigans.
Right? That's literally all it is. Because all I see is always, it's just like, oh, black guys only, or I'm looking for my chocolate king. And I'm like, oh. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
You don't like being the...
I don't like being fetishized. No, I'm not your Snickers bar. Leave me alone.
Whoa,
whoa. We know you're not a Snickers bar. You're allergic to peanut butter.
Alright, listen, Joe. Alright, listen. We will box.
Oh,
right
God. Oh, dude. We should totally... Alright,
what should we do?
For the upstairs, for the garage, I want to get...
Yo, give some context about the garage.
I'm getting... Oh, I mean... the upstairs of my garage, we're putting together a huge like hangout spot, and it's gonna be great. We already have a kitchen and pool table.
You have a kitchen in your garage?
Well, I mean, it's like we have
an
oven.
Rich boy.
We have an oven. It's dude. we've been building this over the past like 5 years.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like I just woke up like last Tuesday and I'm like I want a garage. And they're just like okay. It's like no. We had an old barn in our yard that was being used for storage, but when my mom and dad first bought the place, they tried to drive a car in, and the floor was like really crappy plywood, and so then the cars just went through the floor, and so we never used it.
I guess you.
In like 2013, we tore it down. That was a lot of fun, and then we had these Amish guys come and put up a frame and then side it all. Nice. And it was they did an amazing job, and it was like half the price. Of what it would cost us for other people.
That's really cool.
And then, so then we started putting the upstairs in, and so we've got a ping pong table up there now, and then I just cleaned it all out. But
gotcha.
I really want to get like a set of boxing gloves or something so that we could just beat the hell out of each other.
That'd be awesome. I used to like get
fun.
Boxing gloves for Christmas.
Because every time I'm hanging out with E-Man...
I don't want that because there would be a line for fighting me. Like, I want to beat up
Dude, you
this
could just
kid.
whiplash your one arm at them.
Oh, no.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Stop, no.
See, they don't get that joke.
They don't get the joke.
That's fine. It's whatever. But no, because like anytime I'm hanging out with E-Man and Ryan... Well, they'll have a little bit too much, and the first time I ever brought someone else to one of our parties, I was like, "Now, don't be alarmed, but about an hour in, Ryan's gonna want to slap box E-Man."
Oh no!
And then lo and behold, like a half hour later, they both got their shirts off.
And my god!
And they're slapping at each other. It's so good. So I was like, "All right, well, we need some of that," because I was just looking at the group chat the other day. And my buddy Zach's graduating from machine gunner school. And he's like, oh yeah, graduate the 12th of November. And then someone's like, all right, well, we got to fight when you get home. This is to test out how big the Marines got you. So I was like, great, I got to buy boxing gloves now.
That's awesome.
It's going to be real fun.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a much better place to hang out instead of the game room where like every 1 out of 4 people smell awful.
Every 1 out of 4.
Yeah, like I work there, and like it's just like even in the mornings,
it's just a cesspool of...
It's just filth.
Oh, God.
Like there's spider eggs in there.
Is there really?
Yeah, I had Dale like hit him with a broom at one point, and like I made it seem like nothing's gonna happen. I so desperately wanted just like 1,000 spiders to come out them things and just freak everybody out. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Don't let Deb know that.
I mean, what's she gonna do? It ain't my job to clean the spider eggs. I'm not touching those things.
And you have now put this on the school's podcast.
Hey, I mean,
And now he realizes his mistake.
I'm gonna get sued. But yeah, I'll cut that part out. And then we'll talk.
No. You remember?
Oh yeah, we're not cutting anything out.
Leave it all in.
I'll just have to censor my boss's name. That's better.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Oh god.
What else was there?
There wasn't anything. What else? Well, I mean, cause like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is there anything else that's going on in college that you guys are like interested in? Because I know there's like bingo every other Tuesday.
Graduating.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Are we all?
Honestly, I'm trying to get out of here. I mean, I'm just thinking. I remember last year there was speed dating at the college.
Really?
There was a flyer for it.
Oh my god.
I had a girlfriend at the time, so I didn't go, but I wanted to go so desperately just so I could see like how many showed up.
You realize that you should say how interesting the characters were. Don't use negative connotations when you're talking to the audience, who are a lot of people.
Well, you guys aren't generous.
No, I think it'd be
everybody listening to this podcast is a good person.
Yeah. I'll work around that. I wanted to see how many like interesting fellows and fellas.
Just to see the different kinds of people that show up
and which ones were furries and which ones weren't.
Well,
if I showed up, I would have gone there and say we had like a minute to talk. I would have just been like,
show me your fursona right now. I know you have one.
No.
I know you have
Why do
one.
you always fall back on that?
I don't know. It's just
There's
funny.
nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm personally not a fan.
I don't really think anyone is a fan except furries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you can't like knock them for that.
I mean, there's a point where it's
where there's a little. It can get gratuitous.
yeah, like when you actually think you're like a My Little
All right.
Pony character.
All right,
Everybody got
get
their
off
different
this
tastes.
topic.
Yeah, this is getting cut. This one's actually getting cut. I'll have to do some editing.
No, I
on
would
that.
probably go and like
I don't
just
know.
watch the
Nothing
speed
gets
dating
cut.
thing just to.
Oh yeah. If one of y'all just farted,
No, that was the outside door.
Who's opening the doors?
That was the
My
outside
establishment.
door. Uh-oh. And
My boss.
He's.
I don't think anybody could hear that, but there was like a tiny little squeak
Did you
sound.
leave like the outside door open?
No.
Someone.
That was weird.
No, the office door I closed all the way.
Okay, yeah. Someone.
Because that didn't lock.
Yeah, that wasn't locked.
No, it must have been someone just left.
Oh, that might be it.
I don't know.
That's
That was
really funny. We all like went quiet at the perfect time. You just hear.
Honestly, I thought like this is
thought
about to be
whoopee
really like
cushion.
Halloween and like Freddy Krueger about
Pranked
to
ya.
go up.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, speaking of Freddy Krueger,
What's
what's
up?
your favorite? What's your favorite scary movie?
Ooh.
Yeah, like because I know that they do like the like 31 days of Halloween or something.
Right.
Dude, I hate scary movies. They're
Oh,
so-
come
all right.
on.
I'm one of those people.
Are you one of the people that think, oh, this is too cheesy? I
Yeah.
hate it. The whole point to watch movies like that is because they're cheesy and stupid. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so good. I love freaking like Scream. Scream is one of those that's so funny. Where it's like the little ghost face and he's just like.
I like the Saw movies, like Jigsaw.
Oh, no,
which is,
no,
like,
no.
a bunch of people just getting ripped apart. I
can't-
love
I
those
can't-
movies.
No. It's because the thing that turned me off to the Saw movies is the second one.
Ooh.
There's a scene where like I can't
With the
do
rib
anything.
cage?
No, I can't
Okay.
do anything. I'm pretty much desensitized to a lot of stuff except for needles.
Oh,
So-
yeah,
so
where
the
she
scene
falls in the
where
pit.
She doesn't fall. They throw
Yeah,
her
they
in.
throw her in the pit of like used heroin
No,
needles.
no.
That was crazy. Like I felt that one.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I watched like every Saw movie on Netflix in like a 2-day period.
Jesus.
Because I always wanted to watch them.
See, but I liked if we're watching like actual like scary
The actual
movies,
scary movies.
like
yeah.
the ones that I hate are where it's just jump scare after jump scare. Like when I went and saw I think it was Insidious Chapter 2.
Yeah, I saw that
I
one.
went and saw it with my buddy Tyler, and he's like this big like built dude. He played on
Right.
the football team for our high school, and he had so much fun because he's like. He could crush me with his hands if he
Oh,
really
God.
wanted to. So we're just in like the theater, and it's basically like the two of us, and then like 4 other people in the front, and that's it. That was all of us that were in there. And there's one scene where you can tell
Oh, I hate
something. You can tell something bad's gonna happen because all the ambient noise just goes completely silent.
Right.
And all you can hear is like footsteps or something, and then like this like weird ghost lady pops out, screams at the main character, and like slaps her or something.
Yeah.
And then during that, Tyler just reaches over, just grabs my arm, and he's like, Nick! And I was like, oh god!
Was he actually scared or was he like...
No, he was doing it to me.
Oh.
I had a sweatshirt on, and I like pulled both of the strings, and I was like, I don't want to see this. This is bad. Just because I like. My ears are really sensitive, so the main thing that scares me is like I can tell the jump scare's coming, but it's the loud noise that really like makes me so just jumpy. But then there's other movies that are more like interesting to watch when it's a real like creepy factor, like the It movie. I never saw part 2.
I never watched the It movies.
But it won. The Tim Curry movie, that one was really creepy, the original, and then the new one that they made with Bill Skarsgård as the clown, that was a really good one too. But I mean that's more like creepy because he's like lurking in there and he's like bleh. As opposed to actually just jumping at the screen every 2 seconds.
I can't even know. 'Cause I love scary stuff, like scary movies, like scaring people. Like
what about maybe not necessarily scary? Do you have a favorite Halloween movie like Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus?
God, a Halloween movie. You know what?
Hocus Pocus is on like every single year.
I know, right?
Is that
the one with like the 3 witches?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever watched that one.
And there's the talking cat.
I don't think I've watched it.
You haven't seen Hocus Pocus?
I don't think I have, but the one I did loved watching when I was a kid was that one like this little girl. She has like these monster relatives and always like kind of beat up her like older brother who's a jerk.
What?
I don't know. I don't know because like take Christmas for example, right? I hate like I know we shouldn't remember Christmas and Halloween time, but I hate Christmas movies. I hate Christmas music.
You dislike it very highly. Hate is I mean, yeah, I guess you hate it.
Because it's like, yeah, don't.
I retract my statement.
Yeah, don't you correct me.
Don't tell me how I feel about things. You don't know me.
But yeah, I don't really.
2007. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
But yeah, I just can't really think of like a Halloween movie I watch every year. I don't know why. I just like scaring people.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just not that much of a Halloween person. Or a Christmas person.
I love both.
Or a holiday person.
Yeah, well, okay. I enjoy some of the festivities and stuff behind it. It's just I have to be like free.
I can enjoy Halloween in some senses, but just the movies aren't fun to me.
One of my favorite moments from Halloween was probably I must have been like a freshman in high school, and my parents always have because we have when you come in our front door on the left is a stairwell going up to the second story, okay. and then if you come into the house, there's just like an open front room.
Yeah.
So we would always open our front door, and then we had this screen door that had a window in the top. So we would have the kids, stand there, and then we'd hand candy out the window, like of the door. So she would always have a giant candy bowl sitting on top of the newel post right there at the bottom of the stairs. Mm-hmm. So I would always come down, and while she was talking to me, because I wasn't going trick-or-treating anymore, so I couldn't get any candy, I would always like grab something out of the bowl. And then eventually she said she got mad at me because I kept stealing all the good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
And she was like, all right, if you come down those stairs again, you're not getting any more candy. So my brilliant mind decided, all right, well, I'm going to run around upstairs and I grabbed like rulers and like I built this Lego arm, and then I put like double-sided duct tape on the end of it. And so she's talking to her friend who's sitting in the front room, and all of a sudden she just stops talking because she sees like this just arm coming down the entire set of stairs, dipping into the bowl, grabbing like one or two Reese cups, and then it just starts going back up. She's like, listen, I'm not... She's like, I told him he couldn't come down the stairs. He gets that one for ingenuity. And finally she's like, don't take anything else from the candy bowl.
Great.
I was like, damn it.
Yeah, honestly, I'd always be doing that with the bowls. I would just like grab like 4 pieces and dash.
Oh yeah, where it's like, oh please, I feel like that's kind of lazy. When they set it out on the front porch, and they're like, oh, just here's a bowl full of candy. Please just take one. It's like there's nothing stopping me from. We had that happen. We got so mad at one of my neighbors who would always do that, and so. It was like, yeah, please only take one and leave the rest for other people. So we're like, all right. So we took the bowl and dumped it out, and then we just took the bowl home.
No, you've been to my house, Nick, so you know how it might be misleading when it's dark out where the entrance is,
right?
Like the front door.
So your front door is the one where you have to go up your wooden stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like behind my garage is poking out with the basketball hoop and everything, and then I have stairs that lead up to the front door that's hidden behind it. So one Halloween we didn't get like anybody. So the next Halloween my parents say, "Hey Joe, here's a chair, here's the candy bowl. You're gonna go sit in the driveway with the light on and wait for people."
That's crazy.
And I sat there for 2 hours.
How many people did you get?
Like 8.
Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, you made those 8
But
people's
I was sitting in the middle of the night, like, just creeped out.
Why? Why were you creeped out?
Because I was like 13 at the time, sitting in my driveway. I should have been out there going getting my own candy, but no.
No, you can like, you should set up like floodlights or something, and then you wouldn't be scared. We used to do a thing where it was like one of our last years trick-or-treating. We would go around my other friend Nick's neighborhood. We would all trick-or-treat. And then we would bring like pillowcases back full. And we would dump it all in one bowl. And that was our candy stash for like the next 2 days when we were hanging out or something. But then when everyone had to go home, we would always have a contest to see who got to keep the bowl. And the one contest was how many warheads you can fit in your mouth at the same time and finish them.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Warhead's Extreme Sour things.
Oh yeah, you.
So yeah,
let's talk about the Warhead story.
So
you have to have the willpower of a god.
Well, so all right. So it was like my buddy Andrew was like, okay, I can do like 3-ish, and then Nick tried to do like 5 or 6, and then I was like, you know what? That's a lot of candy. That's like 4 kids worth of candy. No one's beating 15. I shoved 15 of these things in my mouth, and it got to the point where I just couldn't taste them anymore. And then the worst is when I had to peel them off the inside. It was so bad. I couldn't taste anything for 2 weeks because my tongue had to heal. Like, but I mean, I got the rest of that candy bowl. That was a big bowl of candy.
Like literally, the rappers say don't take like more than 3 in like a day. Like,
well, you know, rules are meant to be broken. Specific ones.
Specific ones. I'm about to say I would have just went out and punched somebody. Like, hey,
no,
rules are meant to be broken.
I mean, hey, you can do that.
I can.
It's just that you'll get in trouble for
I
it.
mean, if they catch me, which they will, I'm not.
You probably shouldn't say that.
No, they will. They'll catch me.
All right.
I went running the other day with a friend. It was not a good time.
No, oh boy.
Yeah, I needed to start going back to
here's
the
the deal.
What's good?
Halloween.
I've
been some weird places and seen some weird shit.
Uh-huh.
No.
What's the like creepiest like scary thing that's ever happened to you?
On Halloween or just period?
Just period, because none of my stuff happened during Halloween. Like for instance, I'll preface this by saying like, there's a cabin not 20 or so minutes near my house where we would go a lot of the times for weekends because it was like a Kiwanis cabin or something. Mm-hmm. And there's like that like row of power lines where it's all like mowed and everything, where there's no trees. And we were a bunch of weird kids, so we're like, oh, when we're out there and we're yelling, it echoes. So we're going to call that the echo, because that's cool. And it makes the younger kids with us, we're like, oh, what's the echo? And it's like, no, only us big kids could go to the echo. We would go there, funny. We would play Manhunt at like 1 a.m, it was pitch black. It was so fun. But then me and my buddy Alec, we look over like this ridge and we see all the buildings and it's like, wow, that's really cool. And then there are 2 giant lights that are above this, like maybe like, I don't know, it would probably be like 50 feet above one of the houses, and then it just rises into the air, turns towards us, and then they shut off. And me and Alec are just like, run! Yeah. So we just booked it.
That's
back.
some Area 51 right there.
I was like, no, I don't know if we were seeing like something like reflections or anything, but it was so weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
And it was probably something random that my brain has just thought like, oh, that stuff. But.
Yeah, I remember. This is the first thing that comes to memory when creepy stuff. I remember me and my brother, we were home alone. It was nighttime. We were in our room though, and what happened was we were wrestling and we were fighting, and all of a sudden, cause like we were in our family room, we were wrestling, right? And then the room, like the area next to us, is dark. And while wrestling in the corner eye, I see like the shadow of like this man just running across, like literally just the shadow of a man just running across my house.
The shadow man.
Yeah, like literally, it was like this shadow figure just booking it across my house. Like, yo, what was that? Like, I threw my brother behind me. I thought I had to like fight somebody for a second.
Oh my god,
it was crazy.
Okay,
is that like a sleep paralysis?
Nah, I don't even know. I think it was just an actual demon in my house.
I've had 2 creepy, scary kind of moments. One was more creepy.
Well, yeah, the first time you met me.
So no.
Second time you met me.
So I think probably the scary one was me and my best friend Tyler were chilling in my house, and apparently there was a guy on the loose, like a robber on the loose.
Oh.
And
hang on, are you doing the bit or no? This is actually true.
True.
Okay. Because there's a bit I've heard about this.
To say.
Yeah.
No, we were just chilling in my room, and he was reported to be in our area.
Oh boy.
So we heard some sounds and stuff, and my brother came. He was in the military, so he has a license to carry weapons.
Cool.
Right.
So he comes by my room, cocks his shotgun, and just like, if I say anything, you guys duck and cover. You guys duck and cover under your bed. And I was like, I casually just said to him, okay. My friend Tyler was flipping out. He was like, something gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
Scared.
Oh god, oh god.
We're about to do it.
That's really funny.
And the creepiest thing that ever happened, though, oh man, that freaked me out. It was just maybe half a year ago.
Right.
I was driving to go get some food. And a guy followed my car for like a little bit after we left the mall.
Uh-oh.
We came to the place of food. He parked like across the parking lot from us.
Oh no.
I was a little bit like suspicious, but I was okay with it. He walked over to my car. My girlfriend was with me. He walked over. I was driving a Subaru. So he asked if I could roll down my window. I rolled down like a slight crack, keep my door locked.
Good.
I'm like, I don't know this person. He just like, he starts talking to me. I'm expecting some guy to be like, give me your money or something.
Yeah.
And he's just like, so I see you drive a Subaru here, and it's like, so are you a Subi newbie?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm dead ass serious.
You gotta be kidding me.
He asked me if I'm a Subi newbie.
I would have just ran over his foot at that point.
He tries to ask me all these questions about Subaru, like, models and crap, trying to give me advice.
He was like a car guy.
He probably
like,
just, he was probably just like waiting for the chance to put a Glock up to your window. Like, hey,
he followed me for
let me
like,
see the inside of your car.
He followed me for like 5 minutes.
He
and
just
asked
saw a
me.
Subaru. He's like, that one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So he leaves, walks back over to his car, leaves, and I'm just like, he drove behind me for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Not
that's
even
whack.
where he was going.
The only thing that's more scary than having a random person follow behind you for that long is having a cop follow you for that long.
Oh yeah.
So one of my buddies was at a party in Irwin, and I live in Painted Post, and it must have been, I don't know. I went to the drive-in movie theater and we saw Infinity War and Solo in the same night. So that was like a 3.5-4 hour movie session. And so I get home and it's maybe 4 a.m. And I get a text. I text like the group chat trying to be all like, "Oh, I'm getting home real late." And I'm like, "Finally getting home." And then I get a Snapchat like a second later from my buddy in Irwin. He's just like, "Go to bed." I was like, "Why the hell are you still up?" And he's like, "I don't know. Come get me. Let's go get Denny's." And I was like, "All right, cool." So I drive over and I leave Painted Post, and as soon as I get off my block, there's a car behind me. I was like, okay. So I like go down the street, I turn left, go over the bridge towards Walmart, go past Walmart, get into Irwin, go down Beartown Road a little bit. Same car is still following me. I go down the road and then park right in front of the house, get out, and start walking up. And he's just like, the cop car like pulls up next to my car, looks at it, looks at me as I'm going into the house, and then turns around and goes away.
Dang.
I was like, what is going on? But apparently it was like, I was literally the only car on the road. So, and he's like, where's this guy going at 4 a.m.? Because we actually had a guy, there was like a like drug deal or something going on behind Tractor Supply, and they busted a couple people there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then another cool thing that happened in Irwin was remember that big thunderstorm we had like 2 months ago?
With the tornado and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck in a Baskin Robbins at the time.
Oh, I have a terrible
So
story about that one.
I was at work in Addison, and I'm driving home, and I get a text from my dad that says, hey, be careful, Irwin has no power. So I was like, whoa, this is cool. So I go back, I get off at the Irwin exit, and literally no stoplights, no traffic lights, none of the businesses have lights on. None of the street lights are on. It's pitch black, except for the one like self-serve bank that's over by the like new dentist office over there. Because I guess they had like a backup generator for ATMs or something. But yeah, it was just pitch black, and it was so cool driving through there. And I was like, dude, this is creepy as hell. Not to mention there's fog everywhere. Dang. I was like, dude, I'm going into the mist. This is scary.
Oh yeah, I remember. Go ahead.
No, you can go.
Go ahead.
Alright. So I don't know if you guys remember.
Were you yawning?
No, it was like you guys were going back and forth. Just like I was like, I need to fill the dead air. I need to fill the. I was like, wow.
What's up?
So, you guys remember the like small tornado we had in Elmira 8 years ago?
Yeah, 8 years ago.
No,
It was
I don't
like-
remember that. I was probably in the washing machine.
There was one like 70 years ago.
We went into when we had that tornado hit, that really big one. My mom was like, "Yeah, you need to get in the basement." And we like hid like right near the washing machine.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, but like 7-8 years ago, there was like a tornado in Elmira.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a young kid at the time, had like a small little track phone for.
Okay, cool.
When
look at you! You had a phone.
When they called for like emergency.
I had a stick with a ribbon on it.
I had an iPad and then my Angry Birds.
I didn't
Actually,
have
no, I didn't have a track phone. It was a home phone when we still
I had that one Game Boy that you needed to sit under a lamp to play.
No, so my mom calls the home phone. I see it's really stormy outside. I was like terrified of tornadoes at the time.
Gotcha.
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah.
True.
But she calls me and she's just like, Joe, I'm gonna need you to go down to the basement. I'm like, why? I was like, there's a tornado spotted, and then the phone cuts out.
Ooh!
Power goes out, and I'm like,
all right.
what?
Well,
because I lived on a street that started with E, so she said there's a tornado spotted on it, and I was like, oh no. So I rushed down the basement.
I'm already dead.
I rushed down to the basement with my dog. Power's out. I'm chilling there like freaking out with my dog for 30 minutes.
No.
My mom finally comes home, opens the door. I rush upstairs and I'm like, who's that? And she just walks in and is like, it's just me. Tornado.
Now prove it. It's the tornado. Prove you're not a tornado, Mom.
You're like, what's my name? She's like, I knew it! Thought you could fool me!
I think that's the perfect way to
Oh
end
my
the
god,
podcast.
yeah, we're going over a little bit of an hour.
Yeah, I think it was good to hang it up.
Sorry.
No, that was amazing. That was the perfect ending. So yeah, thank you guys very much for listening to the first episode of the podcast. This is the Whateva podcast. I am your host.
Enjoy your Halloween.
And have
drive safe.
Have a happy
drink
Halloween.
at Halloween parties, get a DD's.
I was here.
Yeah. So yeah, have a happy Halloween and thank you very much for listening. This is your host Christian McGarry, and we are out of here.